Hello folks and welcome back to the Soviet Union under the leadership of Trotsky. It is June 1940 and well, Trotsky will not be assassinated because, well, Stalin was the one who received the ice pick to the head this time. We have defeated Germany, Italy, Hungary, all the Axis powers in the matter of basically under a year, or just, I think it was just a year. I don't actually remember the exact date that the war was declared, but of course it was thanks to Trotsky's great leadership and his policy of permanent revolution with the fire of the people behind him. Now we need to defeat Japan in order to actually force a peace treaty. We're going to push down through Korea, and I think the plan is going to be to paradrop people into Japan, because the naval way I'm not actually too sure about. I mean, we don't actually own we do have Vladivostok at the moment, but we don't own Khabarovsk, which we will probably have to take back. I'm sending an army over there, and we're also going to build up our fleet, build up our air force, and make sure that we come out victorious over here. Ooh, naval battle between us and the Japanese here. Looks like they're gonna win, though. They have a bunch of big capital ships and lots of air power, so, well, actually maybe I should just remove them from, just escort over here, or rather raid over there. Soviet Union failed to stage a coup in the German Reich. Yeah, thanks. Now we finally start gaining some political power again. See, that's the thing. I feel like that's something that should be fixed if anyone in Paradox is watching this. If I've conquered a country that I was staging a coup in, I don't think, that should continue going on, because obviously I've won, there's no need for a coup. So I'm just going through the other war here just to see how many points they've gathered up. The French, who have the most war participation, have a total point of they have about 200 points. Which isn't that bad. I mean, because I was afraid that maybe during the peace deal they'll end up getting a lot more than me. But if we take a look at our war, we have almost 2,000 points, so I think we'll be fine. The French Commune pursues nuclear development following the initial test, the politicians of the French Commune have decided to direct French research towards the development of nuclear technology. The technology is still highly experimental, and there is great uncertainty whether it has any practical applications at all. Who knows where this might lead their war effort. What war effort? Against Japan? You think you're going to defeat Japan? Cute. Partisan suppression's next up for that minus 20% effective partisans. It's going to be pretty good since we're still occupying all of Germany and that stuff. Seems like fighting over here is actually pretty harsh, but I think once we're done here in Korea, I'm gonna move in my other divisions and we're gonna sweep across. Shouldn't be too difficult. Let's finally go for the level 2 weapons there. I think we're kind of behind on a little bit of these things, but it's fine since now I know we actually have the industry for it. We're probably also going to create a mechanized division when we have that, and, well, things are looking good. Atomic research is complete. Now, what else should we pursue? That's a little bit far ahead. Maybe some rocket technology, even though, I don't know, is that really useful right now? I don't think so. Maybe synthetic oil experiments, even though that takes a while. We could also go for field hospitals. Field hospitals we don't necessarily need as the Soviet Union, but they're always nice. Logistics, perhaps, no. You know what, let's go for artillery 2 here. Any day now, the Finnish will turn, and if they don't turn now, they'll turn in 1942, which is good enough for me. Partisan suppression's finished. Finish. Yes, they're coming. Operation Z. Thing with annexed on too, but is that really useful? I don't know if we need that right now. So we'll probably go for Socialist realism, political power. Yeah, you know what? Let's do that. Oh, I totally forgot. Maybe we should get better relations with Paraguay. Not that they matter much, but they are going for more communist stuff here, and they already have daily communism support. So we would probably like them in their faction in the near future. So let's sign a non-aggression pact, get military access, and once the war is over, they'll jump straight in. I present to you the Grand Trans-Siberian, not just railroad, but also like super highways and stuff, because everything's going to be level 10 all the way over there. It's going to be nice, faster transport, better supplies, everything. Honestly, we have so much manpower that I don't really care if these guys are 100% trained or not. So let's, just before Christmas, make sure that they get deployed, and we'll create an army and everything, and start parachuting people over. The Sky Workers, yeah, that's pretty cool. I'm not a huge fan of paratrooping down stuff, or just naval invasions in general as well, because it's so unsure. You could be dropping right into a big stack or not. If we drop just by the harbor, like I intend to do here, we might capture the harbor, we might not. If we don't, we're screwed. If we, yeah, you know what I mean. I don't really need to talk much about this, but in a few days, the Sky Workers will be ready to begin the invasion of the mainlands, or main islands of Japan. I don't know if we will have won against Japan by the time we get down here, and most of this line is actually sort of useless, but we're gonna do it anyway. Let's get the fortifications, do Operation Z and Extend Tuva, and then gain a war goal against Japan of puppeting. It might make our peace deal cheaper, it might not, but let's try. British Parliament debates intervention in Scandinavia. You better not. They're gonna be mine. Indian calls for independence have intensified lately. Now things have come to a head as the radical Quit India movement has called for the United Kingdom to leave the country as soon as possible. Ooh. Still not... I haven't been boosting communism there, but I've started boosting communism in Norway, actually, since we already had all that focus over here, and Sweden's also approaching. I'm thinking, like, why not Norway as well? They're already doing neutrality focus, but at least it's not interventionism. Alright, we have air superiority. Everything is ready. Let's click that button and hope for the best. We also finally have equipment 2, the PPS H-41s. So we're going to start producing those since we have a huge stock of the others. I'm still unsure about shuffling over more troops, but we're doing alright, so I think it's okay. I'm gonna keep these men here just fighting off, making sure that any divisions over here don't actually come down and take our only port. So the US has already embargoed us, and now they're going for War Plan Black. I wonder which one they're actually gonna do, though, because they tend... The AI is sometimes quite stupid, so they tend to do all the things and then the next level and then all the next things. I don't actually know how they think there. Division speed, 10%. You know what? That sounds pretty good. Let's do that. Oh my god, you stupid British. It's mostly because the communists are so big, but they're doing Swedish intervention, and there's 51 days left. Oh, god damn it. Well, at least we'll have Finland. Ooh, we have 298 divisions. That's quite a lot. I had no idea. Well, I knew I had a lot of divisions, but yeah, that's quite a bit. Also, there is a focus that that's going to increase our manpower even further, recruitable population. I think it's defense of Moscow, maybe. Oh no, 28 land forts. Oh, 10% surrender progress. Ooh, which could it be? There's somewhere here. I think there was one where you were gonna gain even more people to recruit. I just realized as well that we've almost played a whole year now, and I've only played for 9 minutes, or not. I haven't played for 9 minutes. The episode is still only 9 minutes long, which is quite not very normal. But yes, maybe I showed you this. I totally forget. But we're building more paratroopers to get over there, because I'm still unsure about doing the naval trip there, because, well, it doesn't look very safe. Oh shit, we might be in a little bit of a pickle here. Okay, we're gonna risk losing basically our best tank army here with lots of men. It's a huge army with 24 divisions. But there's really no other way at the moment. We need to defend that port and get to that port. Otherwise, we're screwed. Oh my god, holy shit, holy shit, holy shit. Okay, my paratroopers are screwed. Over here, we're probably gonna lose a few divisions, but at least it's not gonna be, you know, 48 divisions. So that move on my part was kind of desperate, but oh shit. Okay, looks like we haven't lost any divisions. We still have 24 here, so they were able to retreat back to the port. Wonderful. Ooh, Mexico has quite a lot of communist support. Let's I wonder, do they have any political division, indoctrination, national unity? Oh, there, internationalism. Nice, very nice. Although you do get daily protection. You know what? Let's help you out. My sort of failed invasion of Japan has really cost me quite a lot of men. I think we were at like 700,000 casualties when we defeated Germany, remember? And now we're at 1.2 million, so not that good. Also, for some reason, I clicked this thing, which was kind of hiding their units, and I totally didn't realize. Like, I saw that their units, I couldn't see them, but I thought, hey, is that because I don't have radar? What the hell's going on? No, it's because there's a button, apparently, so that you can see AI units and player units. So very stupid. No idea why that exists. And the French did send some units, apparently, so we're not that abandoned. Welcome to the Union, comrades. Oh, why is there a picture of Stalin? We don't want that. We completed Tanatuva. Apparently, we bypassed the Japanese focus because we're at war with them. But yes, welcome to the Union. So that makes us part of them. I wonder if we get their units. Do they have any units? These are the Mongolian ones. No, I guess not. We probably want to expand the Red Fleet, so we're gonna do that. When we get to the Comintern, it's pretty nice, because then we can get a communist support in the Commune and the United Kingdom for 1,095 days, which is great. We could also claim a bunch of stuff in the Mediterranean. However, we probably don't want this yet, because we want to make sure that the French join our alliance later. Our faction. And yes, I think this... We're not gonna do claims on Poland yet either, because there's really no need at the moment. I don't want to risk a war with the Allies yet. Now, what else? Yes, we were gonna... yeah, anti-capitalist diplomacy. We just lost the port. These units are officially screwed unless we start... Oh, we could actually build lots of... or a naval base somewhere. Maybe over here. Yeah, let's make it level 10. Let's put it right at the top. And we're gonna build a level 10 fort over here. Maybe throughout the entire island if it's necessary. But we're gonna make sure we hold this island at least. It's gonna be our staging point. Oh, you British bastards. You bastards, I wonder. Invite faction, no. It's Denmark though, so I'm gonna let them be. The T-34, only 40 days of research. I totally missed it. United Kingdom declared war on Sweden. I don't know about that. I don't know if they can... Sweden's not very strong right now, but I do believe Sweden can fend off for itself for a while. I mean, Denmark hasn't even fallen yet. And Denmark is receiving troops from... or volunteers from the United States. That's wonderful. That's good. I hope the the Swedes have the same. Because I don't really want to defend them right now. I will defend them later, but not now. Alright, seems like we've retaken a little bit here, and I'm going to do another paradrop right behind their lines, try to cut them off, and encircle these units here. Shit, that was really bad. Oh my god, we just lost another army, an entire army this time. Holy shit. But we're finally gonna do it. We're gonna send this entire army with tanks and all over to Japan. I think this time they're gonna make a huge difference in the war effort, and we do have 100% naval superiority, so shouldn't be a problem. A T-34 is here. Let's start producing them. They're gonna be, oh, not light tank, I meant medium tank. Oh, it's gonna be glorious. Oh, I think, oh there, I missed one. Oh, this was the tech I was talking about. Human wave offensive gives us recruitable population plus 5%, and reduces our combat width. Bulgaria has joined the Axis. Really, Bulgaria? Is that really a smart move? Oh, Bulgaria joined the war. And yes, I know I have supply problems here in Japan, but it's fixing itself. It's not going to be an issue once we take Tokyo. Nationalist Spain joined the Axis. Now, here's the thing. Are you a major power? No, you're not. So, I'm not really even going to bother. And they join as well. Very interesting indeed. Question is, what can I do about it? Can I ask for military access? Oh, we already have military access through France, so maybe we could send our army over there. Oh, Turkey's doing political commissars. Thank you, Turkey. Yugoslavia will not give me access, and neither will Romania. So I can't actually attack Bulgaria, but who cares, right? They are... none of these are majors. I just want to take out Spain myself because I don't really want the Allies to get them. And yes, the Swedes are receiving help from the United States, which is great to see. They are also going for nuclear effort, which is quite interesting. But Denmark is holding steadfast, and I don't think the British are gonna do much more. We are on the outskirts of Tokyo. Tokyo shall be ours, led by Trotsky himself. Let's pretend, you know, that Trotsky is actually the supreme commander of the army, since he did have a lot of experience and was a great commander during this first civil war. I imagine that during the World War he might actually find himself in the front line, even though that's not super realistic, especially considering it's, you know, a world war, and the Soviet Union's quite big and someone needs to lead it. But, you know, for our purposes, let's pretend that he's the one master planning all of this. The fall of Tokyo. Soviet forces have converged on Tokyo, and heavy fighting has been reported throughout the city. Most of the city is under Soviet control now, with the exception of the eastern suburbs where massive fires are still raging. When the fighting shifted towards the Imperial Palace, members of the Imperial Guard reportedly launched bayonet charges against the approaching Soviet troops. The palace was eventually stormed by a detachment of VDV paratroopers who had to fight their way through the compound room by room. No prisoners were taken, but it is believed that the Emperor was safely evacuated before the city fell. Onwards, comrades. Nagoya has also fallen, but the Japanese are still only 51% of the way towards surrendering. I mean, I admire their fighting spirit, but it's just so annoying, you know, having to go through all of this. We've overrun most of their army, and I think now they're probably just defending the main cities, so we're gonna oh, it's the 30th of December, right? I was about to say, oh, we're gonna win this right before the end of the year, but that's not the case. It's gonna be early 1942. 71% of the way, we're almost there. Hiroshima is about to fall. I wonder if that's gonna be enough. I doubt it though. I think we'll have to take Nagasaki as well. This is it. I think it's gonna be January 15th, maybe? Alright, January 13th still. I think the peace treaty is going to come at midnight, and it's going to be wonderful, because now I've learned actually quite a bit about the peace deals. Apparently you can actually control your own puppets, so that's something I was confused about before. Japan has capitulated. Leon Trotsky has announced that the cowardly Japanese nation could no longer withstand the presence of the overwhelming Soviet forces. Good. Now, who are the Spanish No, they're not a major power. Good. So the next, or January 15th, that's when the peace treaty is coming. Ah, good. The Treaty of Madrid. So apparently the Allies do join in the peace conferences nowadays, so I was kind of afraid of that. And something I also learned, apparently... Oh, damn it, the Chinese. Oh, crap. Apparently, what happens is that you can only take the difference between your score and the next person's score in every turn. So that's something I was always confused about. I was like, okay, so why do you have, you know, say 3,000 points, but you can only do 2,000 of those? So that's what explains it. It's still a really weird system where at least the AI is pretty bad at choosing stuff, but we have the first turn, so we're gonna choose our stuff. Okay, so first turn we're gonna satellite Korea, puppet Japan, puppet Italy, and puppet Germany. Second turn, expand where we were supposed to and puppet or give Italy some territory down here. Japan got a little bit screwed here by the Chinese, so they've been focusing on taking stuff in Japan, but I was able to give my puppet a little bit of land, at least the most important areas. What else? They've started taking stuff from Italy, but I wonder where though. It says that they took Rio de Oro. I guess colonial? No? Okay, what else have I done? Oh my god, the Chinese are taking so much stuff. Holy shit. Okay, sorry, I say holy shit a lot, but it's true though. I mean, they are taking quite a big chunk out of the world. What's the difference in score? Oh, we don't actually have that much score. Crap. Everyone else seems to have exhausted points, so now it's just a matter of taking what is mine. And so the war is at an end. Look at this. We have puppeted Korea, Japan, Italy, Germany, Spain, Kingdom of Libya, Ethiopia, Hungary, Czechoslovakia, and they all own quite a lot and have a lot of power. My only worry is that with Together for Victory, having puppets is actually something we have to sort of manage, and having someone as powerful as the German or Socialist Republic is going to be quite tough, I imagine. But even if we don't directly control them, I mean, who cares, right? Because they're still going to join our faction, or they are in our faction, and that's great. So yes, Together for Victory gives us quite a few things here, in order to make them, like, because we don't want them to be, wait, oh yeah, because they're puppets, or no, they're integrated puppets, and then later they can become colonies, which, and then they can progress further and further away from us. I don't really care about this, because certain countries here are very powerful, so it doesn't really matter. But at least the Comintern is a lot bigger now, and hopefully we can convince the French to join us instead. The only problem is that the Allies are actually at war with Denmark and Sweden, so that's the reason why the French haven't been kicked out yet. Also, China owns Libya and Ethiopia. I thought I had puppeted them, but that's not the case. The United Kingdom has cancelled their non-aggression pact. Ooh. Things are getting heated in here, aren't they? We have a truce with the Allies, though, since we fought on their side. Until oh, it's actually not that long. February. Okay, just a month. Oh, another thing, there is no achievement for having every single country in the world be of one ideology. I think maybe the fascists have something of the sort, but I was looking through the achievements, which aren't actually that many. And I didn't find anything of the sort. I like how Bulgaria came out totally untouched by anyone. They were just... They joined the Axis towards the end, and then they declared war, but it wasn't possible to actually conquer them. Let's go ahead and finally expand the Red Fleet, and then go for the Comintern there. We could... Oh yeah, we can do both, right? Anyway. Soon the Finnish are gonna have elections. Ha! This is hilarious. The US is doing the fascist menace focus, so against, you know, the Socialist Republic of Germany. So that's sort of odd, but I understand. I love how we won this war on volunteer only. Like, we have this much manpower, and we lost over 1 million people, but they were all volunteers. Italy lays claim to Greece. What are you doing, Mr. Federico Govone? See, I don't like how our puppet in the German Socialist Republic is has no portrait at all. Now the French wouldn't join because they consider themselves to be a major nation. Quite unfortunate, but you know, whatever. At least you're communists. If you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm actually just waiting for the election in Finland, and for my different vassals here, or puppets, to build up their own forces, because I don't really want to take care of everything myself. With the capitalist system entering its period of final collapse, the correct stance for all communist parties must be a highly aggressive, militant, ultra-left line. In particular, we urge the communist parties of the world to devote their energies to the destruction of the moderate left. The United States stands against fascism. Well, yeah, there are, like, no fascists left. Maybe Bulgaria, but, you know, Germany is not fascist anymore. Poland changes their, or cancels their non-aggression pact. Should you really do that, Poland? I just finished Human Wave Offensive. We're still on voluntary conscription, and we have 12.22 million manpower. This is absolutely ridiculous, almost. Recovery rate, out of supply. Yeah, actually, this is amazing. I don't know why I've not done mass assault doctrine before. I've always gone for, like, superior firepower, but mass assault, Jesus Christ. Finland, please tell me how your elections work. July 1945, you just had an election, okay? You had 67% support for communism, and still you failed? How? How? Southern thrust. Annexing Iran and Iraq would both secure their vast oil reserves and for the revolution and put direct pressure on the British imperialists in Egypt and India. Of course, we already own Iran, but sure, we can take Iraq. I don't want to declare war directly, though. We're only using it to get down to the puppet focus against the UK, because, well, war has to come eventually, right? They might get a revolution, though, if we reach 70% support before November. So that could happen. I'm not certain, though, because we are actually growing at a very slow pace at the moment. But, in any case, I do think that this will be the end of this particular episode. We've played for over 2 years now. We have defeated Germany, Italy, and Japan, mostly Japan in this episode. We have gotten a pretty nice peace deal, aside from the border gore in Japan. I mean, the rest is pretty okay, I'd say. But yes, thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already. Leave your suggestions down below. This has been GameGabster. Farewell.